Well, howdy, folks. Hellcracks here, and welcome back after a while here. If you remember, I posted earlier my Gen Con loot and the gift I got from a gentleman named Mike. Well, I decided to crank these out and get them done. And it has some other stuff. I've been working on the Battletech stuff. I'm assembling right now, so in between assembling miniatures and doing this, I was like, you can only assemble for so long before I go completely stir crazy. So to make myself happier, I was doing some painting. And what we have here is the Forge World Secutors or the Myrmidon, was it Secutors and Myrmidon Destroyers. So we got the Destroyers and the Secutors. So there's a squad of each, basically. And these are the heavy weapon slot for the Mechanicus army, and these guys are the elite slot. They're kind of like, when you think about it, they're like the equivalent of the Terminators for the Mechanicum. So what we have here, just bring one forward here. Do that. We have is this has got the conversion beamer. And it's all ready to rock and roll. So I went to town on them pretty quickly. Once you start get going on them, it was pretty fast. And it's a simple paint scheme on them. And this is like, I think, the multi-melta equivalent on it. Big guys, huge. Bring up a standard Space Marine. I got my standby. So, get this over. You can see the size of these guys. They're bigger than your standard Space Marine. Now this is the chaplain. He's even bigger. So he's taller, huge, bulkier. More wounds, better stats. So these guys will tear things to pieces pretty easily. Now, put him up back over there. Go away. And then, can't remember exactly what this one is. What weapon system is it? I'll have to take a look. Break out the book. No, they have the old cog symbol on the top. Your basic weaponry. A little bit of skull relief inside. There we go. There you can see it. Little skulls. So they got a little bit of everything. They're kind of cool. Now these guys are running around with big giant power axes. They have a big axe. With this big axe, I'll chop things up. And this is what the Graviton Weapon here. They got twin Gravitons. An interesting thing is that they have the special rules where they can fire both weapons separately at the same target. So they basically double up what they do for damage if they both hit. And they got the weapon ballistic skill to go with it, so odds of them missing are pretty low. And this is the plasma weapon. Plasma fuel cell. Basically, it's a slightly less strength plasma weapon, so it doesn't have the get hot rule with it. So they don't have to worry about cooking. And then when you look at it in terms of, I have the 7th edition rule book for them. Because, Horus Heresy, that's what they have. And I haven't bought the Forge World book that goes for 8th edition, because we don't play 8th edition, so I'm not worried about it too much. And then this is the heavy bolters. These things are like, I think they're like your standard bolter, but they shoot 3 times instead of, or like assault 3 or something like that, instead of the standard 2. It has 2 of them, so it's good for killing off orcs and stuff like that. Basically cannon fodder troops. Well, that's pretty much it. That's them. So it was fairly simple work to do with these guys. You know, I just went and painted the whole miniature, all of it silver, just to get all the details, and I put the reds and the brass in and did all the highlighting. It was really, once you got going, it went really fast. There wasn't much in the terms of what you call having to pick out a lot of detail, you know, comparatively. Like if you look at this guy here, how much detail was to pick at him. This guy was more work compared to these guys. So they went fast, easy peasy. So thanks, Mike, for handing me these off at Gen Con as a gift. I am happy with them. They look really good with the rest of my Mechanicum army. And now I got this bad urge to find some more Forge World Mechanicum miniatures. There's a few more units out there I don't have. I think there's like 5 or 6 more. And I've just been thinking about picking up one of everything, just so I can say I have them all. They haven't added anything to them in a while, so one of these days maybe I'll break everything out and show them all in one big video. My entire army laid out for my Mechanicum. Alright, hope you guys like this. I enjoyed painting them, and we'll talk with you later. Like and subscribe, share with all your friends. Hellcrex out.